So a warm welcome, everyone, to Researcher's Desk. It is with enormous pleasure that I welcome Professor Vivian Price from California State University. Vivian's going to be talking with us about fossil fuel narratives from the global north and south. She's going to be showing us a film. She'll introduce it and then show us the film, and then she'll talk with us about the contents of the film. Now, I've seen this before. This is a really, this is going to be, promises to be a really exciting session. I also want all of our viewers to be aware that Vivian is joining us at 3 in the morning from California, and that is completely heroic. Vivian, thank you so much for joining us at Researcher's Desk today. The floor is yours. I'm going to stay visible until we've done the share screen thing in case there's any issues. And then I will also turn my own video camera off, but I will be here all the time. And all you need to do is shout and I will materialize from behind the scenes. So Vivian, welcome to Researcher's Desk. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to be here. I'll give a short introduction to the film. It's only 15 minutes long, so don't worry, you won't have to run for popcorn. And since I don't know that much about your interests, I'll just, again, give you a short introduction about the film. My research is on labor and climate change, looking particularly at transitions and how workers and communities are affected by the green shift. And I do have a background in working as an electrician and have worked in refineries. So it wasn't a huge leap for me to be interested in understanding what was going to happen, or how the ideas that people were concerned about in this field. Let's see. The film itself came out of a 4-year collaboration with researchers in Norway and Nigeria. The WAGE project, Work in a Greening Economy. This came out of the University of Oslo and Oslo Met. And the purpose of that collaboration was to look at how oil workers were thinking about their role and the role of their unions in the green transition. So the group did focus groups and interviews, and my background is not only writing publications, but I also am a filmmaker. I've done 3 feature-length films around work and gender and social justice issues. So this is a piece that I thought would convey some of the issues to a public audience. And I've been showing the film at universities and some refineries in various parts of the world. The film is called Talking Union, Talking Climate. And just to say one more thing about the film, this was the beginning of a relationship between 3 oil workers, one in California, one in Nigeria, and one in Norway. And what you're going to see is their first Zoom call, together with some video from showing some of the things that they're talking about. But it's a spontaneous, edited version of their first discussion together. And now I'll turn to the video, and we can discuss this afterwards. Well, thanks for your attention. I hope that you got a sense of the perspectives that these 3 guys present from their different vantage points. And that's the purpose of the film, is to really kind of give people a glimpse of how workers are thinking about these issues. And then once they exchange views internationally, that they may or may not have a thorough understanding of that it raises questions about political economy, about labor conditions in different countries, as well as understanding the impact of climate change in the various countries and what that means, how serious it is. So I'd love to hear your comments, questions.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Vivian. The film is of course quite chilling, and I think in very much ways underlines the huge need for social justice if we're ever going to see climate justice. And I really, really appreciate you taking the time to be with us and joining us here at Researcher's Desk.